What's up, all my LJC family, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, welcome back to my channel. I just want to thank y'all for all the love and support that y'all have been showing me on my channel. Y'all, I have been at a standstill on my channel, and I am just trying to break away from it. I have named my channel Over, and today I'm just going to talk about why I named my channel, what's the new purpose of my channel, and where I'm going on my channel. And today, the reason why I changed my channel from Story Time with Jeanette to Life with LaDonna is because Story Time with Jeanette, it was kind of something where I wanted to get a lot of things out about me. I wanted people to know who I was. I wanted people to know my life, where I was going, what I've been through. And I wanted people to understand a lot of things that was going on. Every story on my channel has took a toll on my life. It has been something good. It has been something bad. And it has broke me. It has made me. And, you know, the purpose of that was I wanted to get things out. I thought that would be a therapy for me. I thought that Story Time with Jeanette, you know, would be something different because Jeanette, you know, which is my middle name. And the reason why I went with Jeanette is because, you know, the way my name is spelled, you know, a lot of Jeanette's is Jnettete. Mine is Jntt. And I just thought that was unique and I wanted to go with it. And I just wanted to, you know, I've been for so many years wanted to be a content creator. I've been want to be a content creator, but I never knew what I wanted to exactly do on my channel. I never knew what my niche was, whatever it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I never knew what it was going to be. So basically, I've been thinking, y'all. And every time I get to this point in my life to where I'm ready to get to that point, it's like, bam, something else. So I thought by me changing my channel, Life with LaDonna, it's more about the physical, the mental, the spiritual things that's going on in my life. It's more involving me. You know, it's more about me and what I'm going through and what I'm breaking through. You know, I left for a minute, y'all. I left for a minute and, you know, I went through a lot. But, you know, on this new channel, y'all, you know, I just want to welcome y'all. I want to welcome y'all to Life with LaDonna, where broken women come to heal, breathe, and rise again. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, y'all, for weeks and months and almost a year, I went through a lot. I went through a lot. I went through so much in my life to where it broke me. A lot of things broke me. A lot of things destroyed me. And, you know, I talked about things in my life where I was trying to figure some things out. But y'all know what? On my channel, on my channel, which the new name of my channel, the new journey that I'm taking, on my channel, you will see me reading a lot. I will be reading a lot. I will plan out my lessons each week. I'm not a visual person. I take a lot of notes, and so I won't forget anything. You know, I try to plan out everything so I won't forget anything. I don't want to forget anything. Because sometimes when you are speaking, if you are anything like me, your brain go blank. It goes blank. My brain go blank. Is going blank now, but you know, hey, I got it. Like I said, I got it wrote down. So my notes are my life, my best friend, and I do take a lot of notes, y'all. So, like I said, I will be reading a lot, and I want to bring y'all on this new journey with me. Um, it's I don't know, y'all. Um, I just don't understand, but I do know that I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. And it's been a while. Like I said, it's been a while. And I know y'all be like, dang, sometimes she do good, sometimes she do bad, sometimes she say this, sometimes she say that. I'm coming back. I'm coming back with this. I'm coming back. No, y'all, I'm back. The truth is life broke me. It did. I went through heartbreak. I went through some disappointments and some battles I didn't see coming. I became a caretaker for my son, and I had days where I felt like I had nothing left to give. I did, y'all. It was so many days that I would just lay there and I would just think about the things, like going through situations. I can understand, like, when we go through breakups and we go through things in life, we try to get over those things so fast to where we try to move on so quick to where we literally just give up on the situation that has broke us. We move past things. We never try to get to the situation of what has broke us. And I went through a lot, y'all. I went through a lot. I went through a separation. I went through a divorce. I went through my son being shot in the head. I dealt with so many different things in that situation. I went from being not taking care of myself to where I got sick. I got a blood clot in my lung. I got, my iron became extremely low. I started feeling weak, and I started feeling like, I had no energy. I started, losing weight, y'all. I started losing so much weight to where I got scared. Sometimes you want to lose weight. I do, y'all. I'm in a place in my life to where I want to lose weight. But I had lost so much weight to where I started looking sick. So I started eating again and eating and just eating for no reason. And the main thing that I ate, it wasn't food, it was junk. I went and got cookies and candy and, just things that I knew that would put weight on me, because I felt like I started sinking in here. And I have huge fibroids, y'all, that I have been dealing with for years. And due to the fact that they are huge and I need to have surgery, now I'm at a point that I didn't set up here, and some way, somehow, I didn't, started, I didn't got PE, pulmonary ambulance. I can't really say what it is. So now I'm on blood thinners. So now it's at a point to where, okay, we can do a hysterectomy on you. We can go ahead and get these fibroids out of you. But with you being 50 and you on blood thinners and you're going through this, it's a situation with that now. So I have so much going on, y'all. I broke down. I shut down. And, spiritually, my church family has really encouraged me. They have really been there for me. They are the ones who have really, besides God is the reason for the season. God is the reason for everything. But God put people in our life that keep us going. Sometimes I have, just pushed myself so far away from God to where I couldn't hear things. So God put people in our life that he know can get to us. And he put my church family, in my life to encourage me, to help me through. They was really there for me when I got sick, and, just not being able to rest. And I went through a lot, y'all. So, but God, He met me right in the place where I was hurting, right in the place where I was broken, right in the place where I was suffering, right in the place where I was crying. God met me in the place where I was needed. I'm sorry, y'all. God met me in the place of everything that I needed. He met me there. He healed me. He strengthened me. And he gave me a new assignment. He gave me a new assignment, y'all. And this is my new assignment. And, the new assignment is helping women who feel broken, forgotten, or spiritually empty. So this next season of my life, this next season of Life with LaDonna is different. This is going to be a safe place, a spiritual healing place where where we talk, where we pray, where we grow together, If you've been hurting, if you've been carrying more than you can handle, if you've been trying to heal quietly, sis, you're not alone. You're not alone, sis. You're in the right place. I'm back, and I'm ready to pour into you everything God has poured into me. Welcome to the new journey. And y'all, I tell y'all, I journal. And I journal, and I write down everything. Sometimes we try to move past things in our life and we don't deal with the situations. I tried to make it to where I was I was good. I'm telling y'all, I tried to make it like nothing was wrong with me. If you looked at me today, you would say, oh, she cool, she this. No, I'm learning to deal with every situation according to what needs to be dealt with. God did not put me in a situation to rush me out of it. He's healing me through each situation. So in order for me to be healed, I need to go through it. You cannot go through a situation and think that you're okay and you haven't went through it. Like when things happen, let me tell y'all this. I was in a 24-year relationship and I felt like I could not do this. I cannot be without this man. I cannot live without this man. I done gave this man my everything. I done been everything to him. I done been there for him. Y'all know what? It's not that we can't live without him. We get comfortable with the situation at hand. You can always live without someone, but you get comfortable with washing their clothes, cooking for them being there. You're talking to them daily. Them becoming your friends. You get comfortable with these situations. So when you start not having that person in your life, the new things come about. You don't have that person to take care of. You don't have that person to turn to. You don't have that person to look at, to talk to. That person is not there anymore. So you start to feel down on yourself. You start feeling lonely. You start feeling like, man, I cannot live without this person. Yes, you can, sis. It's never about the person. It's always about the situation. And I learned, and I'm still learning, because I didn't think I can do it. I didn't even think I could see myself being with somebody else. I used to always say, I can't be with this person and I still love this person. It's the situation. I love that person. Yes, I still love that person, but I cannot push the issue to where I'm loving this person so much that it's still damaging me now. No, I cannot do that. You cannot do that. We cannot do that. We cannot damage ourselves because we've been in a relationship so long with someone to where we got broke so bad to where we can't fix it. God has given us an opportunity. He took us out of that situation. He gave us the opportunity to move forward. And yet what we do, we stay in one spot thinking we can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it. Yes, we can do it. We can do it. We need to stop feeling sorry for ourselves and stop putting ourselves in that situation to where we feel like, oh, I can't live without this person. I can't be without this person. This and this and that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You just got comfortable with the situation of being with somebody for so long. Yes, it's going to be a hard thing for you when you do find love somewhere else. So you got to learn somebody else. You got to love somebody else. You got to grow on somebody else. You got to get to know somebody else. But that's life. All of our life, we're going to have to get to know somebody. We're going to come across somebody at work. We're going to come across somebody at church. We're going to come across somebody we live next to. We're going to come across somebody we walk to in the store. And we're going to all have to get to know that person. We're going to all eventually say, hey, how you doing? How you been? We're going to all eventually learn something about that person. So it's life. It's a season that we go through. Yes, you're hurting. Yes, you're destroyed. Yes, you feel like there's no way out. Yes, but it is. It is. And I'm not healed. I'm not 100% healed. But I'm not finna sit up here and let brokenness destroy me from being happy. God has taken me and given me a chance to be healed. He has given me a chance to live life. Sitting up here stressed about, oh, I'm not in this relationship. How am I going to move past this? Why is this? Why is that? Sis, you're going to do it. And we're going to do it together. We're going to do it together. We are going to do this together. I'm telling y'all, it is not easy. No, it's not. Nothing is easy. God didn't say anything he did not tell us things in his word was going to be perfect. Things in his word was going to be easy. I ran across an ad, or what do you want to call it? A quote. I ran across this. It says, when we're in school, we are taught a lesson. But in life, y'all, in this life, we are going to learn lessons. Like, I said that completely wrong. And I'll just forget about what I said, because in life, we study, and when we learn these lessons, we take a test on each lesson. But in life, we don't take a test. You got to learn each lesson by yourself. And you got to understand that in life, we are going to get through whatever the situation is, especially if you're a spiritual person. I'm not saying that you have to be spiritual, or you have to be this, or you have to be that. But I'm telling you, God will get you through every situation, every obstacle that you are facing. He will. Pray, meditate, fast. Know that when you need somebody to talk to, God is there. God will always be there. He never leaves us. We leave him. Like me, I pushed myself so far away from God. I'm not going to even sit up here and say that I didn't, because I was so worried about, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? I don't have this person in my life no more. This used to be my best friend. This used to be this, used to be that. All these excuses that I have to keep someone in my life that didn't want to be there. You cannot force someone in your life that don't want to be there. And I'm learning that. And I'm learning that, each day you got to let go of something. If a person left, they left for a reason. They didn't want to be there. They don't love you no more. They don't have that in their heart to be there in the first place. When they left you, they left you. It's not your fault that they left. You did nothing wrong. So why are you sitting up here thinking about, dang, we was together this amount of years. We was this, we was that. Why do you have to sit here and stress yourself out and always be wondering when they are the ones who left? So, I just sit and I just think about it. And, as I journal, get you a journal. Get you a tablet, get you something, and start journaling. Start writing down the things that's going on in your life each and every day. Write a note. You know what I learned? I wrote a note to the person who broke me. It's not for them, it's for you. I done wrote several notes to that person who broke me. And it helps me because I got it all out. I don't have to send a letter to him or tell him how I feel or none of that. I got it out by writing a letter in my journal, writing a letter to him, but it wasn't for him, you know? So I don't know if y'all get it, but writing everything that you felt, how you was treated, how you felt, how these things, it helps you. I don't know how much more to explain it, but when you pray and you meditate and you ask God to give you the strength to go on, you start feeling so much better. You start feeling like, dang, it's not my fault. I didn't leave. I didn't choose to move. I didn't choose to break a loose. I didn't choose to break those chains. I didn't choose to lose that communication. You didn't lose it. So why should you choose to keep continuously breaking yourself down trying to figure out why? No, don't do that. So anyway, on this journey, y'all, my very first session is going to be how to heal when you're still hurting. Because it's a lot of us still hurting out here. We don't know how to heal. We don't know what to do. All we know is we hurt. That's it. And then on top of that, y'all, I was hurting. My son got shot. And God prepared me from that situation of me finding out all the stuff that my ex-husband was doing, finding out all of the stuff and me knowing that we're finna be separated, we finna not be together, me knowing all this. God made me stronger to know and to understand. He got me through that. He gonna get me through this. So when my son got shot, God had already prepared me to be strong for this situation. So I was strong for that situation. God carried me through, and he already had let me know through that situation that this situation was going to be okay. And then I was prepared for when I got sick. I wasn't crying. I wasn't scared. And we all know that a blood clot in a lung is dangerous. But when that nurse told me that, I wasn't scared. I wasn't confused. I wasn't angry. I didn't ask God why. I just thanked him because of everything that I done been through. He was still there for me then, and he's still here for me now. And I just got to know that God is always going to be there, no matter what the situation is. And y'all, we are going to get through this together. We're going to heal together. You know, a couple of lessons that I got, and, you know, I just want us to grow together. I want us to know that we can count on each other. I'm going to do all type of things, and I want y'all to interact. I want y'all to really get involved, because you can't heal if you don't act. If you don't respond, no response. If you're not going to respond to anything that I'm going to be telling you or anything that I'm going to be talking about, then how are you going to heal? We need to talk to each other. I will be going live on certain situations because I want y'all to feel me. I want y'all to go through this. We're going through this together. We are going to heal and go on this healing journey together, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we are going to rise together. You know, it's a lot of things that I wanted to I kind of wanted to talk about, but like I say, you know, I'm going to be sharing faith-based encouragement. We're going to have real conversations, you know, healing stories, for women who have survived heartbreak, who have survived trauma. You know, we're going to talk about motherhood struggles and spiritual battles. We're going to talk about all of that. If life tried to break you, God is about to rebuild you. So just know that no matter what the situation is, sis, we got this. We got this. We're going to do this together. We are going to do this together. We are going to heal together. We're going to have to be strong together. We're going to have to survive together. You lean on me, I lean on you. We hold each other up because that's what we do, sis. We count on each other. Any type of encouragement you can give me, any type of uplift I can give you, whatever it is, just let's all communicate. Let's all comment. In them comments, y'all, we got to get in them comments. And then once the comments start just going and going and going, I can start going live and we can start talking about certain things. And, you know, y'all, we are going to heal together. We're going to heal together because if you broke, I'm broke. If I'm hurting, you hurting. If I'm struggling, you struggling. We got to help each other. If I'm hungry, you're hungry. We all going to eat. And I'm not talking about food, and I'm not talking about somebody broke because they don't have money. No, I'm talking about spiritually, mentally, and physically. We got this, y'all. We got this, and we're going to do this together. And I want y'all to know that this new journey that I'm on, we're on it together. So you know what? Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Let's heal together. You journal, I'm a journal. I'll read you some of the stuff that I have journaled. Y'all can show me some of the stuff that y'all have journaled. Let's do this together. Let's heal together because it's always two is better than one. And a lot of times they always say a counselor, a psychologist and all that. Yes, if you got the money, if you got this, if you got that, it's okay. But just to have somebody to talk to have somebody on your side, to have somebody to understand you, to have somebody to go through what you're going through, just to be there for you, you got this. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend to come on over to Life with Jeanette. If you're hurting, if you're struggling, if you're suffering, if you're going through some struggles, motherhood, whatever the situation may be when it comes to this healing journey, come on over, y'all. Come on over. I love y'all. And until next time, y'all be blessed and let's stay stress-free.